So the bell has on the ground.
Look at the camera. Look at the camera.
お母さん。
Okay, look at the floor.
Thank you. すごい。ハリーポッター何ですかこれ。どこにしましょう。
There are no highwaymen in Robbins. No. Well, if you're right, you'll see you can spot the harbour. Far over the other side. Well, but this on the right-hand side is the very first one, founded by two American chaps in 1971, frustrated shopping, and also for its famous department stores, the most famous of which is Harrods, which we'll be getting a closer look at in a moment when we come back. In the 18th and 19th, get the idea. The bridge has since long gone and the river is now largely underground, but the name is stuck. All on the left But look over to your right, you'll see a statue of Prince Albert looking. Proof of the Royal Albert Hall. It's not actually physically attached, it just sits there. So but before we get there, take in the splendid view here of these moving fearsome or terrifying lizards. If you walk through the main entrance hall there, you'll be greeted by the skeleton of the world's largest mammal, the blue whale. As a nighttime stroll over here. For the family, draws in about 1.3 million visitors of all different arts anywhere in the world. You'll see a statue of Prince Albert just within the archway there, and then above the archway is his wife, Queen Victoria. It was marketed as something to send your loved ones on the Western Front serving in the First World War to alleviate them of the horrors of war. You can no longer buy cocaine parrots. Just this country, but from all over the world, celebrities, dignitaries, all attended the hotel party here, and they boogied on down. It's part private residence, part museum, housing the collection of Wellington's arts and antiques. You see this rather tall brick wall. Over that wall, this area had developed into a hub of politics as it remains to this day. Just above the gateway there, the east wing, are several statues of modern-day martyrs which were put there in 1995, representing men and women who died for their Martin Luther King. And just on the right hand, that's St Margaret's Chapel, the official chapel of Parliament. That's where politicians go to pray. Across the park. Houses of Parliament are also known as the Palace of Westminster, a palace. When Big Ben was first hoisted into place, they used rather large hammers to hit it to get a big sound out of it, and the bell cracked. So the Whitechapel Foundry, the same foundry that formed for the first time on our tour, crossing Westminster Bridge. Over to your left, you'll recognise the familiar the Millennium Wheel, which was built to commemorate the millennium, representing the 32 boroughs of London. It takes about half an hour to do a full circle on the London Eye, and it's one of the most encouraged. So you wait till you get to the top, get down one knee, and then pop the big equestrian. And if you don't get the odds, London Eye London Eye framing, okay, now quite unique. And the Hayward Gallery, continuing the brutalist splendour here on the left of the year. So let's cross the river again. This time we're on water, London Eye Parliament. But over to the right, you'll see the familiar dome of St Paul's Cathedral. Just behind St Paul's Cathedral is a cluster of birds, and that denotes the original city of founded by the Romans 2,000 years ago. That's the Indian High Commission, which is passing now. See that big stone plate in the middle of the road? There's a dragon on top of it. The dragon is the emblem of the City of London, and the newspaper industry thrived here until the construction. And it was built at a time before mechanised technology, so just brute strength and the clever system was up into place. Until the 1960s, St Paul's Cathedral the original footprint of the Roman city of London. So a lot of the buildings in this area are quite modern. Certainly there are no buildings dating back to 1666 was the year of the Great Fire of London, which destroyed about based on its size, the point where the tip of the golden frame touches is the exact. At the moment, this is the medieval times. The bridge would have been about 3 times as wide. Over on the right hand side you'll see a splendid example of Victorian architecture. The shipwright, the driver, quick thinking, hit the accelerator and jumped the metre wide gap in the bridge, landing safely on the other side. All 20 passengers remained unharmed. Had he applied the brake instead of the accelerator, the bus could have toppled back and we may have been talking. It's been a fortress, a prison, a place of torture. The river used to come up to. Have a look over to your right. That's Somerset House, which we passed earlier on. If you were travelling to Somerset House via the river, this would have been the edge of the river. Trafalgar, a victory against Napoleon's fleet. Hand side, you'll see O'Shea's House, which was the headquarters of the Royal Fleet on the White Star Line. This is where you would come to Titanic. Fog set out for his adventure around the world in 80 days in the Jules Verne novel. Many films have been made of that adventure. Oh, the very first, the most expensive being Times Square in New York, Queen Elizabeth II. So onto the home stretch now, onto Piccadilly itself. Very